Hello and welcome to Respectable. It's your boy K, and I'm back again with these previews. And I'm on Algeria, in a group of Algeria, Jordan. What is the other team? Austria and Argentina. Sorry, guys. And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe if you enjoy, of course. Turn on post notifications. Share this video. And as always, guys, let's get it. Let's get it. Yeah, we're on Algeria, guys. Yeah. I don't know their nickname, but they're from my fellow continent, Africa, and obviously, if they're Arab nation, obviously Algeria, led by Bruno Petkovic, the Swiss manager, who seems to have them playing attacking football. I think Petkovic, the defense is a bit skeptical, for me. But you saw from the, I think, last AFCON and from the qualifiers and from his recent history for Algeria, they just play attacking football. I remember when they played Bafana, it's way back then, but we drew 3-3 and they just go forward, They just go forward. They're good attacking, but defensively, they leave a lot to be desired. But then I think he's got that, not a perfect balance, but he knows going forward, he's like, he's making them play like well going forward, which is what I think is their mark, not their mark. What is it? The thing is what they should lean to, don't try to lean to something that's not already not working. Rather lean to something that's working, which is your attacking football, and go out attacking. Okay, not like gun ho, but go out attacking, try to notch up a few goals. In this group, obviously, you should go band for band with Austria because team sheet, you can go with Austria, and then Argentina will be a bit of an obstacle, maybe sit in a low block with them. Similarly to the way you played against Netherlands. I watched them against Netherlands. They played well, And the gap from African nations, as you're realizing in the previous World Cup matches, the gap between African nations and these top level Europeans or South Americans, we're getting there. So, they can do it. They can do it. Are they a dark horse type team? No, I don't think the manager's all to be trusted. I'm not that fond of him. And then the players, they have some key pieces, especially the young players, the Ibrahim Amazas, what else? The Hach Musas, but they were not even starters. Let me pull up the lineups and show you this lineup, which is shocking to me that such players are not starting. Let me pull up the lineups. You have obviously in goal, Lucas Zidane, the son of Zinedine Zidane. Sorry enough goalkeeper. I think he got man of the match against the Netherlands. I watched that game. So good keepers making saves. I won't bother pronouncing the right back's name. I don't even know him, so we'll gloss over him. We have Aissa Mandi. I don't know what he's playing for, but last time I knew Aissa Mandi. He was playing. Obviously, I watched him for Algeria in the AFCON, but he was playing for Villarreal. So and I don't know where he is now. Then you have Rami Ben Sanbaini. Really usually plays left back for Dortmund. He'll play centre back. Maybe that's why the issues stem from that. He's not particularly good. He doesn't have the physicality that I require from centre back, but he can play out from the back. He gives balance with the left foot, obviously, Ben Sabaini. Then they have one of the best attacking fullbacks in the world, and Rainer Duri. Defensively, again, he's a bit suspect, but going forward, joy to watch, skillful. Oh, joy to watch for Man City. In the midfield, again, I don't know why. This midfield, again, I don't know why he went with this combination. I know it's a solid combination. It's a combination with a lot of caps and experience. It did do well against the Dutch, sitting in, trying to break off, and then they just linking with Nabil Bentaleb. Everyone knows who Nabil Bentaleb is. Zerouki, and obviously Hussam Owa. I think he's playing in the Saudi Pro League now. 10 is not a position I'd put him in, but we obviously just sit compact, especially in their first game against Argentina, just try to flat three, just sit there, try to lick the fence and attack when you're going forward and try to, offer support to the defense, and just cover the players because Argentina's midfield is very good. Then you have Mahrez, obviously, right doing, he is the leader. He has a lot of caps, but he hasn't done it lately for Algeria. And you have players coming up like Haji Musa. You have Haji Musa coming up, with a brilliant goal. He's playing very good football. I think he's playing in the Eredivisie. Is it Feyenoord? I please take that with a pinch of salt, the Feyenoord part, but I do know he's playing for the Eredivisie. I've seen a couple of goals from him because I do watch the highlights from the Eredivisie. But he's a silky player, he's a good player, and he scored a wonderful goal against the Dutch. You have over here on the side Amoura, very good player. I've heard a lot about him from Algerian fans. Shout out to Dean Amni, from I watch a lot of him, and he gives us insight on these Algerian players because he's from there. Then obviously up front, I love him. Amin Gouiri from Marseille, solid enough striker. The World Cup is a chance for you to advertise yourself. He can get a move out of Marseille, because he does not chop goals in League One. He is a good player. He is very good. Good. They missed him in the AFCON. They really missed him in the AFCON. They had to go with another combination. So yeah, in conclusion, as you see this line, this team sheet is not bad. They have the piece. They have the depth with the Ibrahim and the Haj Musa. Ibrahim Masa's not even on this lineup. I don't know how Masa's not in this lineup from the Bundesliga. I've watched a bit of him. I watched a bit of the Bundesliga matches. He's a good player. Chelsman Talbi, not Talbi, sorry, Chaibi. Is it Chai? Yeah, it's Chaibi. How is he not making this lineup? I think will he pull the trigger on these players because these are good players and they're not getting into the lineup, which shows you that they have strength and depth. This team again, with the makeup of this team, they should be on the par with the Ivory Coast, the Senegals, and the Moroccos, but they're not because the manager is lacking. Their defense is not particularly something to be fond of. So we'll see. But I think this team is good enough to make it out of this group. The pathway, obviously, beat Jordan. You're already in good position, and then try to compete against Austria. I think it's an even game. They could win that game. They could go out there and beat Austria. I'm not saying it's going to be not difficult, but not like over them. But then the match against Argentina, try to compete. Argentina plays down to the opposition. If you know Argentina, they play down to the opposition. So if they're going there underestimating, you try to not just surprise, beat Austria, and you could get, you could go through. You have the depth to make it far in a tournament. That's key. You can sub out some players for some players. So Algeria could go far, and be a little sneaky team. Don't sleep on Algeria. And as always, guys, thank you for watching this preview. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, share this video. And as always, people, peace.